school this morning, so now I'm just taking a break at this cafe before I go to work lah. My son has been crying badly for the past 2 weeks but luckily now stop crying already. Why you sigh?
Better your son has stopped crying. My daughter is in P3. She's so moody and throws tantrums every day. She told me she doesn't want to go to school. Sure, maybe do show her left. Why?
Actually, I attended this workshop last month. The experts they actually shared with us this type of behavior could be due to they call it transition, something like that
What transition?
Okay.
It's the same school from P2 to P3 only.
Never mind, let me explain, okay?
Transition refers to a process of change, often involving a shift from one stage to another. It encompasses a wide range of experiences and can occur at various points in a student's life, such as from kindergarten to primary school to secondary school, and from lower to middle to upper primary within primary school itself. Transitions are more than just a change of environment or routine. They can significantly influence a student's academic performance, social well-being, and overall development. Research has shown that both positive and challenging transitions can affect students' emotional well-being, self-esteem, motivation, and ability to adapt. Understanding and acknowledging the impact of these transitions is crucial in ensuring parents provide appropriate support for their children during these times of change.
Oh no, you mean she can feel unhappy when she goes to P3? How is that possible? She has been in the same school for the past 2 years already. Why?
Don't worry Mrs. Liu. I guess it is very normal, in fact, there are many challenges that, our children face during transition.
Let's take a look at some of the potential challenges students might encounter as they move from preschool to primary school, from lower to middle to upper primary within primary school, and finally, from primary to secondary school. Let's start with the transition from preschool to primary school. This can be an exciting yet overwhelming time for both students and parents. One of the key challenges students may face during this transition is adapting to the structured environment of a primary school. They will encounter longer school days, increased academic expectations, and more complex social dynamics. Academically, students may struggle with the transition from play-based learning to a more formal education setting. The shift from a less structured environment to one with specific schedules, routines, and academic demands can be a significant adjustment. Students might need time to adapt to the new expectations, such as following instructions, focusing for longer periods, and completing tasks independently. Socially, students may find it challenging to form new friendships and navigate larger peer groups. The transition can be overwhelming as they encounter new classmates and teachers. Moving on to the transition within primary school, we have the progression from lower primary to middle primary and then to upper primary. During these transitions, students experience significant changes in their academic workload, expectations, and social dynamics. Academically, students may encounter a greater emphasis on independent learning and personal responsibility. They will face more complex subject matter and increased homework assignments. Socially, students may face challenges in adapting to new classrooms, teachers, and peer groups. They might experience changes in friendship dynamics or the formation of new cliques. Lastly, the transition from primary school to secondary school marks a significant milestone in a student's educational journey. It can be both exciting and anxiety-inducing as they move into a larger and more complex educational environment. Academically, students may face increased academic demands, a wider range of subjects, and more rigorous assessments. They will need to develop strong study skills, time management techniques, and effective note-taking strategies. Socially, students may encounter challenges in adjusting to a larger school community, meeting new friends, and forming relationships with multiple teachers. They might experience feelings of anxiety or a sense of being overwhelmed.
I see. But she needs to help herself, right? She's going to P4 next year. How?
Yeah, I think your worries are normal, Mrs. Liu. In fact, right, the expert, remember the workshop that I went to, the one that I shared with you, right? The expert actually taught us that parental support is super duper important. Let me share with you why.
As parents, you are an integral part of your child's development. From the early years of their education to their transition into higher levels of learning, your support and involvement can make a significant impact on their success. First and foremost, parental involvement provides a sense of security and stability for your child. Knowing that you are there to listen, understand, and offer guidance gives them the confidence to face new situations. Your involvement also fosters open lines of communication, enabling them to express their fears, anxieties, and excitement about the changes they are experiencing. During transitions, children often encounter new academic demands, social circles, and school activities. As parents, you have the power to support and guide them through these changes. By staying actively engaged in their education, you can monitor their progress, identify areas where they may need additional help, and collaborate with their teachers to ensure a smooth transition. Parents' involvement goes beyond academics. It extends to emotional and social support as well. Transitions can be emotionally overwhelming for children. They may experience stress, anxiety, or even a sense of loss. Your role as a parent is to be their source of encouragement. By providing a nurturing environment and addressing their emotional needs, you can help them navigate the emotional roller coaster that often accompanies transitions. Research consistently shows that students whose parents are actively involved in their education tend to have better academic performance, improved self-esteem, and increased motivation to succeed. When parents are engaged, students are more likely to attend school regularly, complete assignments on time, and develop positive attitudes towards learning. In addition to the immediate benefits, parental involvement during transitions also set the stage for long-term success. By instilling a love for learning, fostering resilience, and promoting a growth mindset, you equip your child with the tools they need to adapt to future transitions both academically and in their personal lives.
Then what should I do? She keeps making me angry. And what I do now is I keep scolding her.
Don't worry, Mrs. Liu. I think the most important thing, right, is to calm down first. Okay? So let me share with you some of the tips that I have learned.
Sure.
What are the strategies parents can take to support your child's transition support? First and foremost, it is important to develop good habits. This includes good bedtime routine. Children need plenty of sleep to restore, rest, and repair the body. Sleep also aids their cognitive functioning and learning. Therefore, it is important to ensure that your child has fixed bedtime and wake-up time on school days and non-school days. Please also ensure that your child has 8 hours of sleep. At the same time, please encourage them to eat healthily and exercise regularly. The second tip is to set up home environment to encourage learning. For example, set a study plan. Creating a study plan allows your child to complete homework assignments, study for tests, and revise the knowledge that he or she has learned in school. Please also ensure that the time set aside for homework and outdoor activities are balanced. Your child will definitely need to access to the laptop for their learning. Please remember to limit their screen time to 1 hour per day. The third strategy is to have regular conversations with your child. By doing so, will help you to understand your child's needs better. At the same time, it helps to strengthen parent-child relationship. Do also remember to give your child time to adjust to the new environment. At the same time, look out for signs of stress.
Hey, so Mrs. Liu, does the tips I shared with you just now, right, give you some idea on how to help your daughter?
Yes, Mr. Ahmad. I think the tips are useful. I've learned a lot.
Nice. Hey, Miss Audrey! Hey! This is the expert that I was sharing with you about, the one that I went for the course last month.
Hi,
Yeah, hey, hello.
Thank you. I just here for my morning coffee.
Yeah, the real expert. I really learned a lot from Mr. Ahmad's sharing.
Oh, really? I'm so glad that you learned so much. Actually, in fact, if you want more resources for the transition support, I can share it with you.
Sure.
You may want to find out more information from the listed website here.
We hope that this video has helped you to understand more about transition in your child's life and as well as provide you with strategies on how to support your child during transition.
Yes. I learned that it's important to provide early transition support to my daughter. Thanks to Mr. Ahmad for sharing this information to me.
No worries. Thanks to Miss Audrey for sharing with us such wisdom.
Oh, thank you very much. Would you like to go for a coffee break now?
That would be great.
Alright, let's say bye.